Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna be doing a psychic reading on Teresa Giudice and what's this guy's name? Well, I think we're gonna be doing a reading on Teresa and her ex husband and her new boyfriend. Okay, but let's start off with Teresa. God, it's so hard to get a picture of these celebrities without any editing and like makeup and stuff. Like, it's so hard. Okay, from what I'm getting with Teresa, and it's not uncommon, but I do see that, like, pretty often that spirits, um, like, especially goddesses and, um, yeah, basically goddesses or lower dimensional spirits, especially, will kind of grab on to celebrities. Usually they'll find weak spots in them. If it's like insecurity, if it's drug addiction, alcohol addiction. I go over this all the time. And, anything that's basically a weakness. And I don't want anybody to get triggered by me saying that, but they will try and find a weak spot in somebody and tackle onto that and, basically feed off of that. This doesn't have to be addictions either. This could be like pain, depression. Obviously, I'm not saying those are weaknesses, but it's a spot that they can latch onto and basically feed onto you from. So anyway, I'm not really seeing a lot of weakness with Teresa. She has a lot of fiery energy. I haven't really seen like that many episodes of The Real Housewives. From what I have seen, like, she can be fiery. I think I saw like one. It wasn't even like an episode of her. It was like her on E talking about her husband going to jail, and she kind of just got up or whatever. That's kind of like the only thing I've seen of her, and like little snippets here and there. But she's a very feisty, like very fiery lady. She could definitely be a fire sign. Very like domineering. I think she definitely has like a lot of like old school values. I think now she's in a part of her life where she feels like she really has to be the man for her children. Um, I'm asking Spirit to show me how she feels about this new transition. She does not show any weakness. I'm hearing that she doesn't show anybody any weakness. She never wants anybody to see weakness in her. She has very, very set values. Um, she There must have been something that really just told her, and I'm hearing that this is something that happened to her parents. Something might have happened to her family members where somebody, and this seems like it's a very extreme scenario. If you guys know anything about her, if you know her personally, maybe you can just comment below uh, and let us know what I'm seeing. This basically, from what I'm seeing, is something that happened to her father. Her father might have owned a small business or um, something, this could have been her father owning a small business, or her father may have had to come make business deals in the United States. Uh, there is something about like immigration. I'm not sure if her grandparents are from Italy. Um, it was hard. I'm seeing like guns and there were a lot of people that really tried to fuck over her dad. This is what I'm seeing. They're showing me a boat. It doesn't necessarily mean they came here on a boat. It just means to me like it's metaphoric of how they got here and they didn't come here, um, a traditional way. They came here maybe illegally, or I'm not 100% sure, but there was a lot of pressure for her father to come here, and I feel like now she sees that, And I think this is something like verbal that her father might have actually told her, because I'm almost hearing a man's voice in my ear that's like, you can never show weakness. And then like he may have made examples to her of like real life things that happened to him, and because of that she is very like, she does not trust anybody. Nobody. Teresa does not have, I would say Teresa is very paranoid. I'm getting a lot of paranoia about her. I don't think she is in fear that she's going to get deported or her children are going to be under pressure to leave the country or anything. I'm kind of getting the energy of like PTSD from this. She could have this PTSD from something her father told her that really affected her. Something that was very traumatizing that happened to her father. She may have like second hand like PTSD from that, from just hearing it. But she does not trust any of the women on that show. But she only really looks out for herself and her family. I don't really see like, I kind of feel like she thinks other people are out to get her. If this is obvious, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so this is a picture of her and her boyfriend. I'm actually hearing something about youth here. Like there's something about him. Okay. Okay, so confirm. 1 second, friends. I'm seeing these two people as teenagers. This very well could have been a past life connection. Yeah. I do feel like he is very happy with her. And, you know, this is kind of like this is very much fate that they met each other. There's something about him that makes her feel very young. I'm hearing, yeah, she's hired people to take care of people for her. I'm not exactly sure in what context that is, but that's what I'm hearing about her, that maybe people have wronged her in the past and she's taking care of them, or something about that energy is around her. As for him, I feel like him and her are going to be together. You know, they might even like vanish from the social scene, vanish from fame together. I'm almost feeling like something about them is going to be a distinct memory or a distant memory. So they may go on a hiatus or something along those lines. I'm not sure. I just feel like they kind of want to be in peace, you know. Fame doesn't last forever, you know. When we get old, we're not going to be famous, especially because she's relatively young. She's in her 50s. So I do feel like this relationship has potential, like, to go into more of a private. They may just want to keep their private stuff private. Like, they'll put a picture up, like, here and there, whatever. But I think they both plan to leave this, like, limelight together and stick together. And they'll be happy once they're not so much in the limelight. Okay, let's see the ex-husband. I'm going to do a quick one on the ex-husband. just because I feel like they're a very happy couple and this is a positive reading so far. I see a lot of potential for these two long term. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna look up a picture of Teresa and her ex. Okay, this was a positive reading. And I don't want to make it negative, but there is just so much stress over her ex-husband. That energy just hit me. And who cares? I don't know. Does anybody really care? Anyway, I'm getting a lot of good energy for Teresa and her new boyfriend. I feel like there's a lot of happiness. I feel like they kind of both want to just leave the limelight together. And a lot of healing for Teresa later on. But I don't feel like she's gonna ever lose that like fiery personality. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you guys want a reading of your own, everything is on my website. You guys can DM me on Instagram if you find my website too hard. And if you guys are interested in audio recorded readings, I have specials going on right now. You can check everything out in the description below. Okay, bye.